Welcome to the Mint 400. All right, we're down here with the Jeep. Vaughn's talking with the officials right now. They're trying to get him tracking transponder so that they can locate him out in the desert, things like that. In case he gets stuck, they know where to find him. So that's what's going on. Then they'll pull forward. We'll do the tech inspection where they look at all the safety things and make sure that he's in compliance with all their rules and regulations. And then once we get that stamp of approval, we can do some racing.
So, you know that race suit you bought, what, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
They say it has a tear in the shoulder already.
Yeah.
What you been doing?
I like to dress up in them.
I don't think they're gonna let you race. Think you're gonna race?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a little tear like right here. So I guess they were like, you know, if you get burned, it's just gonna be a little one right here. Do you mind? And I was like, no, it's all right. I heard branding is in nowadays, so.
Great news! Great news. We passed tech, no issues. There was some question about a fuel, like a roll. It's a one-way check valve that goes in the fuel lines in case of a rollover. So if the Jeep rolls over, it'll stop fuel from flowing to everything else. It'll kill the motor. It won't let fuel spill out of the fuel cell, all that kind of stuff. But they were able to determine that it does have one internal in the fuel cell, and they have an external one. The tech inspectors just didn't realize what they were looking at. We kept trying to say, no, this is the rollover valve. So they finally figured that out. So that was the only thing that was really questionable. So otherwise, we're in good shape. So we're gonna take the Jeep from here and get it over to the pits. And maybe we'll do some pre-running today. I don't really know for sure. But we still got another day until race day. So that's the current update. Back to the rest of the activities here at the Mint 400 Fremont festivities. Lots going on here on Fremont. I actually got to go try to find Vaughn again. They took the Jeep back after tech inspection, which again, everything went well. So, but since his guys aren't here, he's got Mark here who does a lot of his videos and things like that for him. So I'm gonna shooting a vlog for him at the same time as shooting this vlog. So things might get kind of weird if I don't remember what I was talking about before and then pick up from somewhere else. So I apologize in advance. We're having a great time. I just made such a rookie mistake. We were gonna go meet up with BFG and drive the Jeeps, and I started getting some camera stuff ready and GoPros, and I completely left the batteries for the GoPros at home, back at the office, like not even in the hotel room, like on the other side of the country. So we were making a quick detour because I need those for the race. Not so much for today, but more importantly for the race, to put those in the Jeep during the race. So we're gonna take a detour. We're gonna go to like Best Buy or somewhere, get a couple of GoPro batteries, probably grab a bite to eat, and then come back down here, go drive the Jeeps with BFG and do that whole situation. Rookie mistake. So this guy just told us to come down this way, but I'm really certain we're not supposed to be. We're like in the back end of the hotel. Like this doesn't seem right. Like. Hey, there we go. Awesome.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That was interesting. Okay, now we can go to the parking garage. All right, great news. I got batteries so we can get the GoPro running. Back down to Fremont. All right, so we're out here at the Mint 400 Desert Pit area. We're getting the Jeep unloaded out of the trailer, and right in front of me here is actually part of the track. This is like the pit lane, and all along the side here, you'll see these guys are gonna do a fuel stop here in just a second. I'll give you guys a glimpse of this, and we're gonna get unloaded and start getting ready to do some racing ourselves. Good morning. It's race day now. It is 5 a.m. We're in Primm, Nevada, and that's where, that's like on the Nevada-California border. So that's where the race is happening. We're gonna get some things ready. The Jeep is unloaded, getting it warmed up now. These guys leave from the start-finish line at 6 a.m. sharp. We just wrapped up all the last minute checks, got Vaughn suited up and Mark, and they are off to sit on grid, which is like staging for start finish. So I'm gonna jump in the truck. I'm gonna head over there and see if I can meet with them at the start finish and get you guys a shot of the start of the race. It's super dark out, but like again, it's only 5:30 in the morning at this point, so I don't know what. I hope you guys can even see the start. I hope I can see the start of the race. Okay, I got set up. I got through the gate. I kind of had to sneak in because the pit pass isn't good for this area apparently, but I've got this red thing on my wrist, and they were looking for an orange band. I think he saw that and let me in, so win there. But it is, not only is it early, but it is freezing out here. Put my beanie on. So here's the setup. This is like, you just saw this truck come through, and this, let me turn this around, is where they're gonna start right here and go that way. So, that's it. Now we sit and wait. You guys won't have to wait because I'll edit it and you'll see it now. got word from Vaughn that he's done. They've called it, not done with the race, but like they had to call it early. Had some problems with the Jeep. That radiator that I mentioned that was cracked has become a huge problem apparently, as well as an alternator failure, it sounded like. And he also mentioned the motor mounts. So I'm not sure what happened with that, but he said he was driving the crap out of it. So, you know, it's just life, that's racing.
Here we are. We're not on the podium, but that's okay. It was actually quite the tale to tell of what happened when we were out there. So when we came in to this pit, actually, after our first lap, there was a cracked radiator, so we were filling up fluids. So we probably made it about another 25 miles, and I had Mark get out and add some more water into the radiator just to cool it off because it was about to overheat here and there. And then lo and behold, I heard a whining and a grinding, and then next thing you know, bam, I don't have power steering. And then some guy came up and nudged us who was behind us trying to get us to pass. And on the courses here, if you see somebody coming up behind you and they flash their lights and they honk, the courtesy is to pull over and as much as you can and let them get by. So I was going through a spot where it was really difficult. I had one side of just jagged rocks on one side, and to the other side there were just a bunch of bushes. So it was hard to do anything but wait a little bit, but he just didn't have the patience, rammed the back of me. And when that happened, it forced me over into a huge bank of dirt. I hit that bank of dirt. Right after that, things just went real bad for the Jeeps.
Well, indeed, there is a bunch of carnage to the poor Jeep. Like a bunch, like the belt, something got up into the pulley system with the belt, and it shredded the power steering pulley. The belt came off, obviously. The motor got shifted back and over. It broke a motor mount. Like, I have no idea what these guys did. I'll tell you one thing about Vaughn. The one thing I know about Vaughn is he knows how to break stuff. He's really, really good at tearing stuff up. Guys, that's it. We will be back to the regularly scheduled program moving forward with the marketing strategies and you know, business content and things like that. But I wanted to bring you along to these races as it was something that we sponsored for my business, and I thought you guys might enjoy it. So if you did, give these videos a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.